Hello friends, today our topic is the properties of scalar multiplication of a matrix. In the previous video already we have discussed about the scalar multiplication of any matrix. That means the multiplication of a matrix with a scalar or the any number. Suppose if capital X and capital Y are two m cross n matrices, that means the order of the matrices are m cross n. Now the matrices would be of same order and k, small c and 1 are the numbers, that means the scalars. Then the following properties or the following results are obvious. The first one is k into a plus b, where a and b are the matrices. Then that must be written in the form of k into a plus k into b. Now we have written that x in place of a and in place of y, that is b. And that property is known as the distributive property, where the small k is a scalar. The next one, when we are adding the two scalars k and c and then we are multiplying it with a matrix that is A, then that can also be written in the form of k into A plus c into A. Now that is another distributive property of the scalar multiplication, where k and c are the scalars. Now the third one property is known as k into c into A. That means at first we are multiplying the matrix A with the scalar c, and after that we are multiplying the scalar k, and that also equivalent to k into c into A. That means at first we can multiply the two scalars and then we can get the result as k into c into A. And the final one, that means when the scalar is only 1, so then we can multiply it with the matrix A and we get the matrix A itself. So let we prove the first and up to the fourth property. Is the Aij and B is the Bij, where the Aij and the Bij are the elements of the matrix A and B respectively, and both the matrices are of the order m cross n. Now 1, k into A plus B, where k is the scalar, then we can multiply k with Aij plus Bij. That means at first we are adding the two matrices. Then that one is equal to k into Aij plus Bij and k into Aij plus Bij. Now using the definition of addition of matrices, we can get the result as k into Aij plus k into Bij. So k into Aij plus k into Bij. So that one we get that k into Aij plus k into Bij, and that one is Ka plus Kb. Therefore, k into A plus B is equal to Ka plus Kb. The property with an example. Let we have A is a matrix with the order, that one is 2 cross 3, and the second one B is the 2 cross 3. Now at first we are taking k is equal to 5. Then k into A plus B, that means 5 into, after addition of the matrices we are getting that 1 plus 6, 2 plus 4, 3 plus 4 in that way. So that is the first we are adding the two matrices. Then 5 into, after the addition of the matrices, then we are multiplying the 5 with each and every element of the matrix, and then we are getting 5 into 1 plus 5 into 6, 5 into 2 plus 5 into 4 plus 5 into 3 plus 5 into 5, 5 into 4 plus 5 into 2, 5 into 5 plus 5 into 1, 5 into 6 plus 5 into 3. Then we can decompose the two matrix. That means the addition signs are there. So we are decomposing and we are getting 5 into 1, 5 into 2, 5 into 3, 5 into 4, 5 into 5, 5 into 6 according to the row. And for the second matrix, 5 into 6, 5 into 4, 5 into 5, 5 into 2, 5 into 1, 5 into 3. Now that can also be written in the way of, because we can take common the 5 from the two matrices itself. So that is 5 into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 5 into 6, 4, 5, 2, 1, 3. So we are getting the result as Ka plus K into B. That must be a plus sign, not equal. Now the second property is like that. At first we are adding the two scalars and then multiplying it with a matrix A. So K plus C into Aij. So K plus C into Aij by using the definition of scalar multiplication of matrices. Then we are getting Kij plus Caij and Kaij plus Caij. That means we are decomposing the two matrices and we are getting, after taking common the K value and the C value from the two matrices, we get that one Ka plus Ca. That means K plus C into A is equal to Ka plus Ca. Let's check the problem or the property with a problem. A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with the order 2 cross 3 and the two scalars are K is equal to 5, C is equal to 3. So at first we have K plus C into A, that means 5 plus 3 into the matrix 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we are multiplying it with the property of scalar multiplication of matrix. So 5 plus 3 into 1, 5 plus 3 into 2, 5 plus 3 into 3, 5 plus 3 into 4, 5 plus 3 into 5, 5 plus 3 into 6. Then after multiplication, once again as the plus sign is there, so from the simple property of the natural numbers, we are writing 5 cross 1 plus 3 cross 1, 5 cross 2 plus 3 cross 2 and same as for the other elements. So then we are decomposing the two matrices for the plus sign. So one matrix we are getting, that is 5 cross 1, 5 cross 2, 5 cross 3, 5 cross 4, 5 cross 5, 5 cross 6 according to the row. And another matrix we are getting 3 cross 1, 3 cross 2, 3 cross 3, 3 cross 4, 3 cross 5, 3 cross 6. Now we can take common from the two matrices as 5 from the first one and 3 from the second one. So those are the matrix, particularly A. So we can say 5A plus 3A or Ka plus Ca. So that is the proof of the second property. Now the third one, which is saying that K into Ca. So we may write K into C with Aij. So Caij, by using the definition of scalar multiplication of matrices, we are getting K into Cij. That means C into Aij. That means each and every element of the matrix A is now multiplied with the scalar C. Then we are multiplying the K once again. So by definition of the scalar multiplication of matrix, once again we are getting each and every element of the Cij is now multiplied with the scalar K. So now after that we can take common the value Kc from the Aij, and that means each and every element of the matrix. Then we are getting Kc into A. So we can say K into Ca is equal to Kc into A. Let's check the property with a problem. Let we have a matrix A, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let K is equal to 5, C is equal to 3. Now we are multiplying it at first with the 3. So we are getting 3 into 1, 3 into 2, 3 into 3, 3 into 4, 3 into 5, 3 into 6. Then we are multiplying the 5 with each and every element. So we are getting 5 cross 3 cross 1, 5 cross 3 cross 2, 5 cross 3 cross 3, 5 cross 3 cross 4, 5 cross 3 cross 5, 5 cross 3 cross 6. Now we can take common as 5 cross 3 from each and every element. So we are getting 5 cross 3 into the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 according to the row of the matrix. Now that is the matrix A. So we are getting 5 cross 3 into A or Kc into A. Into A is equal to 1 into Aij. Now each and every element of the matrix is now multiplied with the scalar, that is 1. So we get the same result, that is Aij. So we are getting the A. Therefore 1A is equal to A. Let's check the property with a problem. Let we have A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is 2 cross 3. Now we are multiplying the scalar 1 with the A matrix, that is A. So when according to the scalar multiplication, we have to multiply the 1 with each and every element of the matrix. That means we are getting 1 cross 1, 1 cross 2, 1 cross 3, 1 cross 4, 1 cross 5, 1 cross 6. But those are the same. That means we are getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 according to the row, and that is the matrix A itself. So those are the properties of the scalar multiplication of any matrix.